A common question is it possible to write an MIT App Inventor app without a computer? And the answer is yes, you can. If you have an Android phone or an Android tablet, you can access the appinventor.mit.edu website from within the browser on your Android device. And you can go ahead and create programs that way. There are a few things that you will need to do. You'll need to make a change in settings to allow the installation of applications. And we'll actually end up, rather than using the App Inventor Companion, we'll actually download the APK file that is built by App Inventor directly to our device. Before you get started with App Inventor running on an Android tablet, one of the things that you'll want to do is make sure that you've set up your device so that you can install applications from what they call an unknown source. You'll need to go into Android settings, and it will probably be located in the security options. The exact format for settings will be different depending on your device. The Samsung tablet we have here has Samsung's own version of Android settings, which is a little bit different than the generic version from Google itself. However, what you'll be looking for is settings in security for unknown sources, and you'll want to check that to enable the option to download your own code. If you don't check this, then it won't let you download and install an application from other than the Google Play Store. For the demo here, this is a Samsung tablet, and I'm using a Bluetooth keyboard and a Bluetooth mouse so that I don't have to have my hand in the way of the screen for most of this. So what we have up here right now is App Inventor opened up in a browser, and we're going to go ahead and use, this could be our finger that drags this over here. I've dragged the button onto the screen, but instead I'm using a mouse, as I said, so I can keep my hand out of the way. We'll go ahead and say, well, we'll just call this button. Nothing real interesting. And up here we now see we have the button. What we're going to do in this little app is we're just going to press a button when it runs, and then we're going to change a value on screen to something else. So we'll just call that label 1. We'll leave that as is for now. We'll go over here and we'll go into the blocks editor. We'll do our button event handler for when the button is clicked. And what we're going to do is we're going to set the label text to Hello World, which of course is the classic text for a beginning program or a simple program. Again, as we go through this, all of this is being done on the Samsung Android tablet. This is not on a regular computer. Okay, so we now have our app created, very simple app. Press the button, it'll update the label to say Hello World. In order to run this app, we're going to do things a little bit differently. Rather than using Connect and the App Companion, we're going to go to Build. And what we're going to do here is choose App, Save APK to my computer. It's going to go ahead and build the file, does the compilation, and once it finishes that, it's actually going to download it to our tablet directly. Okay, so in this version of Android on Samsung, this is how the downloads appear. It's a little bit different on different versions of Android. We'll go ahead and install it. And then we'll open. And once it's been installed, it's actually available in your application set on your computer. Now I'll use my finger, we'll press button, and you can see it says Hello World. We've just created the app entirely on the Android tablet.